Hey, it's Ebony back with R&B Vibes again, of course. And y'all, something about them UK R&B artists, they hit different. They just different and they do R&B so well, especially this one right here, Solomon. What's going on with you?
Hi, Ebony. How are you? Good to
Man,
see you.
I can't. When I let me tell you, this is what I wrote down. I have to tell y'all this. Your music, it strips down emotions to the rawest form, and it brings out a very soft, melodic way of embracing emotions and fears with love and gentle understandings. That's what I had to write down for your music.
That is so sweet. That
But
is
it's
so
true.
sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Who taught you how to do that, to strip down music or an emotion or a song to a very raw state of mind?
I don't think anyone's taught me per se. Like I just feel like um it kind of just happened. I feel like when I hit like 15, 16, actually for a long time I was like I couldn't write a song. I was like, oh, I want to write a song. I want to write a song so bad. Like, why can't I write a song? And then like I hit 15, 16 and had some like, you just go through stuff as a teenager and it's like, okay, it hit very hard and like it kind of just all poured out in a song. And I was like, oh, like damn, I can. I can do it. So yeah.
So do you
Um
remember like what was the kind of songs you were writing as a 15 or 16-year-old? Was it heartbreak? Was it what was the songs you were
A
writing?
little bit. One of my favorite songs now actually is from then. It's called Bleed. And I'm actually about to release a live version of it today. I performed it in a medium-sized backyard, which is like a group out here in LA. They do like live sessions
Hmm.
in their garden. It's really cute. So yeah, that's coming out literally in an hour, or like half an hour now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, which is crazy synchronicity there. But yeah, it's a very kind of just like angry, heartbreaky kind of song about family actually.
Well, take me through it because I know that the perspective has to change from being 16 and writing it and being now, an adult and singing it. That perspective had to change a little bit.
Sure, but also maybe not. Like I can't get too into the details of it because it's pretty personal. But um, I do feel like it. I wouldn't say my angle on it changed so much, more just the way I sing it, I guess, and the way it kind of comes out has developed for sure over time.
Okay. So you're able to still dip down in those emotions when you were 16 and still and give it that feeling and embrace that you have now. Tell me about your artistry, your changes as a songwriter and a singer from your teenage years to now. Has it changed at all? Do you still find yourself being able to tap into that a 16-year-old, I guess, mindset when writing?
It's definitely matured, I'd say. You know, the reason I had that struggle back then of like, oh, I can't write a song, and then it's suddenly happening is because I was a kid, like I hadn't been through anything, But now in everyday life, that we all go through so much to where it has to. It's like therapy for us. It has to
Mhm.
come out somehow. Um, so it's definitely matured. The way I write has changed. The way I perceive situations in life has changed. Like everything is, always developing, always.
It's funny to me because you don't see a lot of men, especially that are comfortable embracing that emotional side and being vulnerable. But you seem to do it so perfectly well when it comes to your music and your sound.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I think it's important to do that. And even in regular life, like I'm not always the best at interpreting or even just like expressing my emotions. That's why I do this. Like it helps. Um but it's definitely something that I'm getting better at as a human as well as just like, as an artist. Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell me how fans have responded to it. I know that your TikTok videos go crazy, and of course, seeing the interactions via social media, Instagram, and all of that. Your fans seem to connect very well to the emotional embrace that you have.
I think so. It's always sweet. It's always like really nice to just see people receiving what's being put out there because it's from the heart, it's from the soul. Like it feels good when someone's like connecting with you. Um, so that's always nice. I love like performing live shows. I love like meeting people and just chatting to them, and it's always just so like can I swear on here or no?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm always just like, oh shit, like this is actually crazy. Like this is crazy. Um, yeah, like it always just hits me deep because I'm like, this is not, it's not just numbers, it's not just people, it's not just like, accounts. This is real people. Um, so like seeing them in person and actually just like talking to them, it always lands for me.
What do you have? I know you had your first international tour. I'm curious, maybe from that or just doing concerts. What is your favorite one-on-one interaction with a fan? Do you have one favorite thing?
I couldn't tell you just one, but I think across the board it is just like the raw emotion of it. Like I've had people, tell me that my music's helped them in so many different ways, and it's just you never think about that when you're writing a song. Like you're not like, oh, this one day is gonna, do this for someone. It's just you're just writing from experience, and for people to connect to it and feel like they have something to, hold on to, or something that represents a part of their life or a feeling that they've had, or it's just a beautiful thing. It's why we do what we do.
What can I ask that you come to Nashville so I can get me a rose? You throwing roses at these concerts, and I just want a rose myself. That's all I'm asking for.
I can send you a rose for now, and then when
Please,
I come out
please.
to Nashville, I'll bring a bouquet.
That's
But yeah, I
all I
haven't
need in my life.
uh
And
yeah, no.
I gotta give you your credit to I think you did like your cover version of Can I Call You? Can I Call You Rose? Is that what's
Hmm.
called, right?
Hmm.
Man, I'm not even from the 50s or the 60s, but I was like, I gotta go. I'm going back. I feel like
Uh,
I'm going back. How was it doing that cover? How was it doing that song?
I love that song. Shout out to These Sacred Souls. Fire, fire, fire song. And when I heard it, I was just like, yeah, this is crazy. We're singing it, and I had like a couple people just say, yeah, that really suits your voice. So I just laid it down. Just it was honestly like the first video I posted of it was just so rough. It was just like a rough demo, and then it just when people started using it, and I was like, okay, cool, awesome, let's put it out.
You did it. It's beautiful. I swear it's stuck in my head
Thank
all day
you.
today. I've been singing it.
Oh,
Um, but tell me, if somebody's first now getting to know you, learning your sound, what is the one thing that you want to make sure that they're understanding when it comes to your music and who you are as an artist?
good question. I feel like it's like as much as I love, having a lane and being, understood for or known for a specific thing. I feel like what I do is always going to change, is always going to evolve. And I kind of I've tried to build that into the way I release. So I want to be able to release a project that sounds very R&B, and I want to be able to release a project that sounds very folk and raw and, like there's is I just like writing good songs, and I feel like they can take whatever form they take. But I just, yeah, it's the song that for me that really I want to connect with people. It doesn't matter what shape or form it comes in, you know.
Well, I think that you do it in a beautiful way. Like I said, I
Thank
can
you.
kind of tap out in your music. I can listen to it, have it on, and just kind of tune out everything and really get a better sense of self and where I'm at about a particular situation in my life. So
I
I
love
love your
that.
music. It's such a
That's
sweet,
so,
sweet music. Tell
thank you
me,
so much.
of course, where are you at now when it comes to your music and what project that you're working on right now? Where are you taking us to next?
Yeah, so I just dropped a project called Honey Coated. Super excited about that. It was like I was just saying, like flavor wise, this one is mainly it's kind of pop, but it's got elements of bossa nova across all the songs. Um, I reckon for the next couple projects is going to be like between R&B and folk. So just very, yeah, raw, hard hitting, um, heartbreak, love. We're gonna, yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
Do you ever find it challenging blending genres like folk and R&B, or is it something that's just easier to do?
I think it's just natural. Like I grew up listening to a bunch of music, so it feels like, it's not like I'm having to really blend them so much. It's just whatever comes out, and I kind of just like place them and like group them in ways that make sense to me, you
Mhm.
know. But yeah, I love it. I love just like being able to just write whatever and just it becomes what it is, you know. The song tells me what it needs to be, you know.
When you look back, it's funny. I love asking artists this question. When you look back at where you started in your music industry, in your game, in your journey, and you look at where you are now, how would you describe it?
It's a tough one, you know. It's a very weird one because it feels like I've been just doing it forever almost. I've been playing guitar since I was like 8 or 9 and writing since I was like 15. It feels like I've just grown up kind of doing it. But in the grand scheme of things, like actually putting music out in the world, it hasn't been very long. Like it's been like 4 years now.
Yeah.
Um, so it's an interesting one. But I just feel that with time, again, like everything's just gonna start to fall into place and just make so much more sense. I'm still learning. I still feel like it's very early days. Even yeah, like it's a weird contrast feeling like I've done it forever, but it's early days, you know, but it's gonna all make sense. It'll all fall into place.
It will. And what's your advice to someone right now that's in the music game and they're just trying to figure it out and they're like, I want to quit, but I'm not sure. Like, what's your advice to them?
Question. I would just say do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. Don't, you know, do what you're doing based on other people's opinions or thoughts. It's obviously good to take on, you know, critique here and there, but just like if it's resonating with you in your soul and making you feel good, like that's all that matters at the end of the day. Because, you know, people are gonna love what you do, people are gonna hate what you do, but if you love it, that's literally the only thing that matters.
Man, it's so hard to get rid of those people that hate what you do. You listen to those naysayers and sometimes they get in your
They
head and
can
they
get to
really
you.
do hurt you.
They can get to you, but yeah, like I say, as long as you love it, then what they say, what does it matter anyway, you know?
That's true. I gotta know you're some RK. It's RK. You UK artists that you want to go ahead and spotlight right now that you can just tell us more about because I've been so obsessed with you guys for a minute
Oh,
and I have to know more because right now my heart is of course you and the Shay Universe and I know there's
hmm
so many more out
hmm
there. So who are some other UK R&B artists that we need to look out for?
Jack James for sure. I mean, he's already kind of done bits, but he's obviously crazy. Um, I mean, I'm naming people that aren't really small, but Mahalia as well. Incredible,
Mm-hmm.
incredible artist. Um, who else? Nia Smith, also
Oh.
incredible. Um, yeah, there's some very, very dope London and UK like R&B artists.
Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely look out for them, and I'm gonna look out for some more from you. Tell them how they can connect with you on social media and and learn more about you.
Yeah, so my Instagram is Solomon Music UK. You can find me on TikTok at Solomon Music. And yeah, I'm just there strumming away, playing these little songs I write in my room, you know. And yeah, that's it really.
Strumming
Um,
away, playing, and passing out roses, and I'm still just in Nashville, just waiting for my little rose. That's all I asked for, but you know.
I'll let you know when I touch down.
Please come on to Nashville. We would love to see you, and I would love to have you in the
Oh,
studio. When I
for
tell y'all,
sure.
his music is it's vulnerable, it's raw, it's beautiful, and it just puts you at peace. It really does.
Thank you
Um,
so much.
yeah, I appreciate you as an
I
artist, as a
appreciate you.
person, and I look forward to seeing how you grow some more in your music game, your industry.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, that's another episode of R&B Vibes with Epine right here on 92Q.